Wow, wow, hello, hello. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So we're playing Cooking Companions, which honestly is freaking adorable, right? Super cute. Ah, da, da. But yeah, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it too, and see how this goes, shall we? Alrighty. Hello. Ba 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 ba. Alrighty, super cute. Music is very cute, but also loud. I've turned it down twice and it's still loud. Option. Oh, thank God. Wow, I can hear myself think. Who would have guessed? Alrighty, alrighty. Time to start Le Cooking Companion. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. My favorite type of game. I bet you this is gonna have shit ton of lore. Ba-ba. Oh, look at these cute characters. That walk was brutal, but this cabinet is amazing. Honestly, he's really cute. The redhead looks spicy, and I'm into that. She's really cute. But the dude with the squirrel, my favorite. Look at that squirrel. Fuck yeah. All right, all right, all right. Let's continue. Full kitchen, running water. It really has everything. So you don't live here. Do I live here? Or finally a place I can read a good book in peace. There's like a vacation home. Did you guys like rent it? That squirrel is so cute. I can't wait to TA. Oh. Ah! Achoo! Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Oh, the poor precious baby. Ooh, Karen. Love a good Karen. I think it makes things interesting, keeps it spicy, you know? Get those allergies under control, Maria. Okay, okay. She's a very strict one, but she's smiling. It looks like it's like in jest. You know what I mean? Hmm. Okay. Let's have a little look-see. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So, are you volunteering to clean? No. We never volunteer to clean. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out to get what we need. Okay. Low supplies, never a good thing, right? Never a good thing. You don't want to have low supplies. This could be bad. But it's a cooking game. So either you guys have heaps of food for cooking or you get creative with cooking, or cannibalism, which we know is one of my favorite mediums. Okay, one of my favorite thing to see in games because it brings like such a interesting like morality shit into it, you know. Hold on one second. Hello, VTube. You good? You doing good, buddy? You doing good in there? You doing good, my chicky boo? She doing good? I can't tell. Da 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 da. One second, we're a little bit scuffed. Da 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 da. What the? Excuse me. Mm. Wah, 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 wah. Where's my mouth? Rare. What is he doing? Ah. Rar. Ra. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna roll with the scuff. Just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna stop fiddling with it. Bring back thine Vatubisudia. Let's see. There we go. Okay. The scuff is real. Right. Not many supplies here, I guess. We'll have to go out to get what we need. Anthony. Oh, hello. Antoli, sorry. Antoli. Whatever. He's cool. Let's see. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? I like this. He is preparing. Stew is really good. Good stew. Leave that to me, little guy. Aw, big friendly giant guy. I like it. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Ooh, not many people volunteer to tidy up. So, Karen, you get props. Excuse me. She looks like so happy and friendly, so I like her. I like her. She's definitely positivity. Around the cabin, need to save Maria from dying to the dust. D, thoughtful and considerate. So far, everyone's pretty chill. When's the conspiracy start? Get some Illuminati in here, you know? I see your necklace has a spiral on it, so clearly... Oh, poor Maria. Allergies are nothing to joke about. Aw. Oh my god, you see the squirrel change? That was so cute. She's not dead yet. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. I think I'll go foraging outside with over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds. Oh, okay. There's bound to be a treasure up there. He's a cute nerdy guy. The fact that he knows exactly how many of these. Damn. Ultra specific. Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. I'm sensing your sarcasm, and to be fair, slime mold sounds a little bit unappetizing. But I mean, try everything once, I guess. I'm not a fun guy, though. Fungi. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Anatoly? I could figure that out. What? You know how many species they are, but you don't know if they're edible or poisonous? Don't you be sticking that in your mouth. You could be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. Look, I like your cynicism. This is... Poor Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Yeah, survival. Ick. Oh, he's embarrassed. It's so cute. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. Well, if you think about it that way, brown bears around, which means there's probably some forageable stuff. But also, if you don't know what you're looking for, it is more dangerous than not picking up random berries and shit. Number one is Anatoly. Oh, sorry, Maria. I missed it. I mean, I could go back. Hold on. They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Oh my god. Number one is... Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Got carried away again. Ha 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 ha. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. Interesting. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've bought. So they did bring some supplies, just not a lot. Okay. You mean the emergency rations? Okay, Karen keeping it real. Bad idea, chump. It is a bad idea. Don't eat your emergency rations if you can help it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be emergency rations. Hey, Anatoly and Maria are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the wood. That makes you our designated chef. Okay, so I am here. I'm not just watching them. Okay. Sure, I'll cook. What are we cooking? Food. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Okay. Yes, right. Of course. I like cooking. Cooking's fun. Very excited to try your cooking. Hell yeah. Alright, everyone, let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Aww. Maria and Anatoly. Gregor. The three exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I like you, Karen. You got spunk. Holy, look at the spider webs in that oven. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Look at the spider webs in that oven.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
That hasn't been used in a while.
Has not been used in a while. Correct. Are those dirty dishes? Or are they just like... I'm just going to assume we're not going to use dirty dishes. Probably. Anyway, I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. You got it. Tutorials. To save the game, right click or hit the escape button with your keyboard. Wow, we've learned how to save. Save the game. Wow. Oh, I got booped. Oh, it's just Twitch.
I am.
Just learn how to save the damn game.
Ha.
Yeah. All right.
Ha.
This menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels. Yeah, we figured that earlier. I was going deaf. Or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Interesting. And let's not go back to the title screen. Later. This menu will allow you to just... yeah, anyway. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save. It's pretty self-explanatory, but, you know, sometimes you have to put these in. Do you have any experience making meals? Well, I do whip up a somewhat decent bolognese. Of course! Is that so? Yeah, I like stew, pasta, steak, curry, many things. Many things. Not so big on the salads. Salads just, it tastes like sad. I eat them anyway, because I have to. But it tastes like sad. I love veggies. Vegetables are good. I don't like fish, though. Blech. I know. Ironic for a seal. I know, right? Well, you see, I ate so much fish that now I can't stand it. When you eat fish all the time, you can get sick of it. Looking at you, I think you'd be good serving up food poisoning. Wow! The sass! It's alright, Karen. I can take a joke. Don't worry about it. Right? Looks like Karen will remember that. Okay, so if I poison everyone, Karen's gonna kick my ass and call me a liar. Anyway, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen has the living room and start dusting a bit. Can we dust the kitchen, or is that my job? You decide to look around the kitchen and find some ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial. You never know what you find around the cabin. Clues, secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Okay, so make sure to repeatedly search areas or you'll miss something. Excuse me. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Ooh, woodpile? There's nothing but cobwebs back here, which honestly we should clean. Is this my house, or am I like them that just found this place? Thankfully, no spiders. Thank God. I'm not a big fan of the eight-legged creepy crawly things. First few cupboards are empty. Anatoly must have put the supplies somewhere else. Drawers? Check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. So we check again. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Ah! That's nice. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. Yikers. Alright. Cupboards. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Wow. Such a lovely kitchen. Ugh. You look at the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. We're in Norway. How many times do you want me to check? God damn. Check the drawers above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. Oh, okay. You pull it open with all your might. Aww.
Cabbage!
That's so cute. Cabbage. Chompettes. Sound off.
Onion!
Never fear, onion is here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Oh, that's so punny! I like it.
Raspberry!
Always marry raspberry.
Oh, yeah?
Potato. Potato does not want us to introduce themselves. Cabbage stuffed me into this straw. No! Okay, potato is my favorite. Potato is my favorite. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping! Potato! No! Oh, shit, Cabbage is pissed. Where'd the trumpet? Oh, it just did not want to, it did not want to be, it just moved right along. They're so cute though, oh my god. Why talk with those boring humans? Oh. All they have to give you is drama. What? Okay, so I know the chompettes, do I? Come chat with us instead. We'll show you valuable recipes you can cook. Okay. We'll share with you our secret chompette recipes. Okay. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Alright. Potato? Potato didn't want to talk. That's okay, Potato. It takes time to warm up to people. I know. You can find and unlock recipes in the main menu under extras. Be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here is your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate, meat free. Okay. You unlocked your first recipe. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Just come to the drawer. Chompettes, let's move out. I'd like to talk to Potato without the rest of y'all around. Cabbage rudely slams the door closed. Okay. You wonder if what you just saw is real. Okay, so I don't. It's literally just a fever dream right now. Gotcha. Let me save. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. Yeah, I'd be questioning things too, even if they're adorable. But only slightly! Am I just that hungry? I'm just seeing food. Hey! Did you find the supplies? No. Anatoly lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Okay, that would explain a few things. Thanks, Anatoly! Idiot. I mean, in this situation, yeah. Yeah. Here you go. Thank you, Karen. See, Karen, she's slightly abrasive, but she's a good girl. You got the emergency supplies. Tell me I'm not cooking these supplies, yeah? Okay, I'm cooking. Okay, I'm cooking the supplies. All right. We don't need the emergency supplies anyway. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. Wait, though. What about that recipe I just learned? Hold on. Yeah, I'm sure. I saved it like 2 seconds ago. Oh, they're so cute. Yay! Extras. Aha! Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Is it just me, or That looks kind of gross. Cannot judge it too harshly without tasting it, but it doesn't look like something I want to put in my mouth. Yikers. Salt, pepper, seeds from pomegranate, 2 eggplants, tahini, sesame paste, yeah. Okay, so that's sesame paste, olive oil, lime juice. I'm trying to imagine what this would taste like. I have no idea. But it's an interesting recipe. Ooh, olives. Yuck. Okay. Alrighty. Curiosity. Alright, alright. Load game. Yes. Only slightly. Karen comes. Should have saved it right before I went in there, but you know what? Close enough. We got the emergency supplies. Supplies, ooh. Thanks, Karen. You set the fire with some of the wood and get to work quickly. The dinner tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some of the water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. Ooh, yeah. We love a good stew. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Wait. You drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. I thought you were making stew! Melt it over medium heat, throwing some chopped onions. You cook about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. Mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. What? We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need? Okay. Don't say that, because you go through wood pretty quickly. Especially since this place looks like it doesn't have, like, a heating system that's, like, electric. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. You can't really, like... Okay. So they've got a roof over their head, which is great. I don't know how far away they are from a village or anything, but clearly since they're foraging, it's a decent way, right? They're leaving... They're like... Why aren't they going to the village while there's good weather, right? Because weather is unpredictable. Next thing you know, it could be raining, could be snowing. I don't know what season is there currently. But, like, you don't want to be in the situation where you're, like, eating your survival rations. Like, your emergency rations. Especially with, like, what? 4 of them? 5 of us? With, like, 1 bag of, like, emergency rations? If something happens, like, weather-wise, you're fucked. Which is probably where my cannibalism joke seems a lot more inappropriate. Whoops! Anyway. But yeah, these guys are foraging instead of, like, going to the village while it is not, like, rainy and shitty and stuff like that. Stupid plan. If it's a good day and you are able to, you should be running over to get those supplies now before the bad weather could potentially set in. Or God knows what. Like, I don't know, bear camping outside your house. You ain't going outside. Fuck that. You ain't going outside. Let's see. Anatoly's bearing the lead. We saw a red deer. Ooh, did you catch the red deer? Maria spotted it. Yeah. That's good meat. I love venison. Karen's ... Yeah, that's great. Anyway. Killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. Look, that's 17 spiders that aren't going to be crawling in, like, on my bed at night. I'm good. Or that I might, like, jump out at me. Maria's like, thank God! That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. Thank you for making that terrifying statement. Oh, poor Maria. 160? Oh, Maria! No! Don't worry, Maria. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. Right, because that's only where spiders go. You don't find those little fuckers everywhere. You find them everywhere. They do not just sit relegated to the bathroom. No. Yeah. Almost all of them were near the couch. There. And she is never going to sit on that couch. Ever again. Maria is not going to be seen anywhere near that couch. I was going to sleep on the couch. Oh, Maria. Well, it is currently 17 spiders less on that couch. That's where 16 of them were. Oh, no. I'm not sleeping on that couch. Maria. Oh, and there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Interesting. Don't sweat it, Maria. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. Aww, what a sweet fella. I'll sleep with one eye open just in case any of them swarm the couch. Way to make her feel... Yeah, she's going to be thinking about that now. Spiders swarming the couch. Thanks! Or at least I would be, apparently. She is totally fine. Kyron and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Okay. Thanks, big guy. Aw, I love that little squirrel. Joke's on you, Gregor. Hey, that's a snack, though. I guess we can't eat the squirrel. I always plan on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I smell louder than a lumberyard. Eek. Aw. Sweet dreams, chump. I like Karen. She's a sassy lassie. You turn your... You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Looks good. This tastes pretty good. Yeah, it looks good too. I mean, like, you got carrots, peas, potato, whatever the fuck that is. Looks good. I'd eat it. 10 out of 10. You cooked vegetable stew! You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Om nom nom! Aw, this is lovely. Wow, this smells delicious. Thank you! Thank you? You must be a world-class chef, bruh. No, I just like cooking. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell! Clearly did not have salt and pepper. Yeah, that's my fault. That's on me. I thumbed it. Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've had, so generic. Oh! Sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. Karen's my favorite. Sorry, Anatoly. Karen's my favorite. Where'd your squirrel go? Bruh? Where'd your squirrel go? I have questions! I need to know the location of your fuzzy wuzzy friend who lives on your shoulder, apparently, except when you're eating. Okay, anyway. Could probably use some meat next. A good meat stew. Like, vegetable stew is really nice. Don't get me wrong, I love vegetable stew. But, like, the meat completely changes it. Gross. Oh, Maria. Okay, Maria must be a vegetarian, which, you know, I can't fault her on. For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the... excuse me. Fragaria Vesca? Bruh, I probably butchered that. Also known as strawberries for some jam. Oh, that's nice. Some strawberry jam on bread. Nobody cares. Pipsqueak. Oh, Karen! Not the time to be a sassy lassie. Oh, they're laughing. Okay, maybe it was the time to be a sassy lassie. Alright, alright. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Gotcha. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. Excuse me. I like this. This is nice. Look at the atmosphere. What could... I'm gonna stop mid-sentence. I'm not gonna jink these poor fuckers. This could, very well be the best day you've ever had. Aww. That's wholesome. Go to bed stuffed. Day 0. Okay. Day 1. Ba 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 ba. Hey, you up? Oh, I thought I was gonna say you. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. Oh, you were probably cold. You poor bugger. Hey, that painting is really pretty. I like the lighting. I'd note, like, the art style for this game is lovely. Like, definitely, like, the background's really nice. There's so many details and stuff. Like, Oops, I did not mean to click that. We'll go back a bit. The characters look really, like, memorable. Love it. Okay. How'd you sleep? I said, well, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, she looks so tired. What time is it? This is me. This is me in the morning. I hate life in the morning. I do not want to be alive in the morning. But afterwards, I'm good. I'm perky. I'm ready to go. About 1 hour until dawn. Bruh. 1 hour until dawn? Hell no. Send me back to bed. Oh, yeah, Karen gets me. Will you two pipe down? Trying to sleep over here. Oh, Karen, I am so sorry. It is ridiculous o'clock in the morning. I know. He's up, and he's got his squirrel again. Yawn. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food, or go to the next town over and buy some food. Get some food. Don't rely on your emergency rations and foraging. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Yes. Poor Karen. Sorry, I have, like... It feels like, just like, I need to drink. And, yeah. I am so sorry. Right. Did you see any spiders last night? Oh, Maria! Yeah, alright. There was a small one in the bathroom. Oh, Maria. Don't ask. Just don't ask about the spiders. You don't want to know. Ignorance is bliss. Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Maria turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Maria. Let's find more of that wild sorrel today. Yeah. If you're a lucky little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. Yeah, that'd be a great plan. Yeah, wild trout, fish, that is a good supplement to your diet. Diet? It's a good supplement! If you guys are foraging, definitely fishing is a good, like, option, right? What's with you and meat, big guy? Anatoly's herbalism books stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out there. Let's leave the fish alone. Or, combination of both, right? You guys go get the plants, he gets the fish, supplement. Like, you don't have to eat that part of it, but honestly, I'd rather have it and eat it than have it? My brain just went. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? It does not hurt to get some fish. You don't have to eat it. You can get the sorrel. He's a big guy. He's going to need a little bit more than you guys, especially since he's doing all this, like, hard manual labor, so. You know, I'm not, into meat. Yeah, you don't have to eat the meat. Don't worry about it. That's a shame. Karen. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Yeah. God, that definitely don't discount it just because, like, I think, what, just one or, like, two of you aren't eating it. You can have, like, combined meals where, like, you don't have to eat, like, have it as a separate dish. Yeah. I just, from, like, no, I'm just gonna leave it, like, way too many, like, camping and survival things to, like, discount such, like, a good source, right? You know, there's, like, two or three other people who do clearly eat meat. Just, yeah, have it on the side, let them eat it. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. Honestly, look, I love deer. They're really cute. I like eating deer too. They are delicious. And also, it disturbs me greatly. They have not gone, like, to go get food from the town over. They're just like, we're foraging, but we're, like, discounting all the meat options. You guys are fucked. This is not going to be sustainable. It sounds like a waste of time. Gregor, aw. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. Honestly, berries are misleading, right? Berries seem like a great idea, except unless you happen to be very knowledgeable on, like, edible plants, berries, and mushrooms. It is so easy to make a mistake and eat the wrong kind and either get food poisoning or, you know, all that sort of stuff that can, like, either kill you or, like, lead to severe dehydration and, like, yeah. Yes, I love blackthorn berries. Harumph. Ha ha ha. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? Sure. I just cook. I apparently don't clean the kitchen. I just cook. Sorry. I keep trying to, like, wanting to click on shit in the background. Thank you. All right, thank yous. Harumph. Carrot is such a mood. Don't steal anything, okay? Yes, because you guys aren't going to figure out right away that the only person who's staying at home would be the one that steals it. You nod, plus, like, where am I going to put it? Maria, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop in their step. Alrighty. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company. Where's my potato? Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You'll only get one choice, and then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Ooh. The basement sounds... Fuck it. Let's go to the basement. What's down here, yo? The door has got a lock on. Whoa, that's ominous. This door goes into the basement. There's no reason to go into the basement right now. Are you telling me I just wasted... You wait for the other story. I wasted a day looking at a locked basement? I can't go into the basement at all? Bruh, why give me the option? Okay. Oh, she's chipper. He's embarrassed. We're back. Tee-hee-hee. Knock it off, Maria. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of? Shut up. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands Gregor. It was just a marmot. Gregor, not a monster. Aww. Maria laughs so hard that your ears ring. Aw. Wow, she is going hard. We have the caps lock and just extended. Oh, there we are. Tears are rolling down Maria's cheeks. She's laughing so hard she's about to hyperventilate. That's not good. Stop Maria from hyperventilating. Yes, absolutely not. But let's mount the feed, right? Whoa! That came out of left field. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Aww. Poor Gregor. Please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Aww. Let's leave him alone. Yeah, let him be. Come on, guys. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. If you poison me, so help me, I'll kill you myself. Quite the selection of berries. I hope your book is that good. We also found some wild sorrel, of course. Is this gonna be enough for a meal? Yeah. We should have got that fish, yo. Everyone's looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide your specialty, cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. That cabbage water, yo. Y'all could have used that for something. Don't drain it into the sink. Drain it into another container and you can use it in something else, like your vegetable stew. Make that the base for your next stew, yo. Mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt, and pepper, along with some tomato sauce, yeah? Use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off, yeah? Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they can stay in one place. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to boil. You reduce the heat to a low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. Good. Ta-da! Cabbage rolls. You cooked cabbage rolls. Rice and flour are really good additives to, like, make stuff out of things that you, like, if you don't have, like, a lot of food, right? That cabbage water, add some flour to it, you know, some little extra add-ons, like spices and stuff like that. Try and add some more stuff in there. Yeah, you can make some good stuff with it. Maria looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. Anatoly looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intensely as everyone takes the first bite. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Karen approves. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. Yeah? Should have got that fish. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. Okay. I'll take that as a win. The sauce is pretty red. What's wrong with the sauce? Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Fresh tomatoes. Not so much. Honestly, like, you break down fresh tomatoes, they're not as red as the paste, right? Anyway. Spit some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. Okay, and it totally approves. Definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking. This is really something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Of course they do. They've been out doing stuff. My job is to cook and do dishes. And apparently snoop and stare. Apparently to stare at the basement door because it's locked for the whole day. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. I think we should talk to the Chompettes. I think today we should talk to the Chompettes. I spent yesterday staring at the basement door. We're talking to the Chompettes today. Maybe they'll give me another recipe? Whoa, you are so freaking chipper in the mornings. This is your second day in a row where you're just waking everyone up, like, gung-ho. Good morning, Gregor. Oh, Maria. Karen is again. Yeah, Karen, you are like, your morning person is my morning person, and I feel that. Can't you let us sleep in? Yeah, sleeping in. That's so good. Oh, my dog never lets me sleep in. If she can help it, never. Not today. Why? Storm clouds again. I fucking called it! The weather! Oh, we're gonna go over to the next village and, like, you know, for the day and get some some more food and stock the kitchen up again. We can't do that. Rain's coming. Guess what you can get done in the rain? Not much. Go foraging. Guess what? You can catch a cold. Bad idea. Ah, I freaking called it. I didn't mean to, but I called it. Rain. You can go out in the rain. You could even walk to the next village in the rain. Not a great strat, though. Okay. Need to find some food before it begins to downpour. What are you gonna do if it keeps raining for, like, I don't know, 2 days? 3 days? Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last a while. We got 1 backpack. Yo, that ain't gonna last that long with 5 people. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but you used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. My brain just went reading that word. Precipitation, damn, is usually high in this area, with many areas being a high flood risk. What? Hold up. Okay, this changes everything. You guys should have, like, 2 days ago gone to get supplies, like extra food from a town over, right? Not just foraging random shit you find. Fish? You guys could use the fish if it floods. You ain't gonna get as much fish. Guess where the fish are going? Oh, friggin' whoop whoop. Floods, like, stir up all kinds of stuff, like silt and all sorts of things, right? Oh my god. These guys are stupid. I'm stupid. I didn't suggest it. Ugh. Okay. We're just gonna hope and pray that it doesn't flood, because if not, my joke from earlier could become a reality, and that's not good. It'll be foolish not to go out and look for food today. Oh my god, it's foolish not, you know. I'm not gonna comment. We're just gonna see what happens, where it falls. You really think it would flood? Honestly, I would rather be paranoid and go and get stuff in case it flooded than to be left with fuck all when it does flood, or if it does flood. Might not, who knows? Oh my god. Thankfully the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floods. Yeah, it floods. What you gonna do, fool? It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. Where was this prepared like 2 days ago, Gregor? Why weren't we bringing this up 2 days ago? You're losing it, Gregor. I'm with Gregor on this one. There's nothing to worry about. No, I'm definitely in Gregor's camp. I think Gregor's right. Thank you. It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. Exactly. Huff. I think she's right, Karen. Especially if we're, like, low on supplies. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Yes, and you guys have been doing nothing for 2 days. Anatoly, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. My god, you guys have seen marmots, you've seen deer, there's fish, and now you're like, hunting's like not a great plan. Okay, you know what? Enough ranting. We're gonna continue. Give me a few minutes, and I'll plot out a route on some paper. Okay, fine. Let me help, little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Maria and Karen are still hanging around. Tutorial. Unfortunately, in life, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice, excuse me, speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Ah, shit. More choices. All right. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Okay. Karen, I'm gonna go with Karen. She's my girl. Let's do it. We're gonna talk to Karen. Karen. Good evening. Hello. This paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? Not sure what you mean. Extremely brutal. Not as bad as times like these. Probably extremely brutal. Oh, really? You'll have to share the details with me later. Okay. Karen will not be able to stomach your stories. But you still agree, you'll tell her your details later. Aw. Karen will definitely remember that. Okay. Oh. Relationship stronger. Oh! Karen has one heart with me. Yo, we're doing the Karen route. Let's do it. You hear a shout from the other room. Oh. Gregor and Anatoly come back from the meeting. Gregor's blushing slightly. What? What is your name? What is your quest? Alright, hey. Can you cook something while we're out? You want me to use the supplies even though we just said the food was slow? Okay, I can do that. But I don't want to hear anyone bitching about, oh, we're low on supplies. Y'all haven't been rationing your food out like every second day or anything like that, so don't expect me to like magically like summon food out of my butt, yo. You want me to cook? I'll cook. We have our route now. Let's beat the rain clouds. This is going to end badly. This is going to end in tears. The group leads, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. I'm going to talk to the chompettes. What? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen? Radio? What's going on with that? There's a radio in here? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in? Did somebody leave this radio? There's a radio? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. That's so loud. Hold up. First thing, let's save the game. Because I will stupid brain. Options. Let's mute that a little bit. Okay, now better hold on to this. You got the strange radio. Okay, so we're not in that ancient of time because we've got a radio and a sink. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? We're gonna talk to the chompettes, so kitchen. You nothing better to do to talk to the chompettes. Yes! Cause they're super cute and potato! Hello, good to see you again. Thought you abandoned us. Oh, potato! Talk to me, potato! Why are you trying to fool them? Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much. Oh. Are they talking about, like, meat dishes? Because I haven't been doing meat dishes. Because Maria doesn't like meat. Cabbage, raspberry. No thanks! That vegetables too? Gross. Oh. You already snuck up the cabin last night. Spare us a repeat. Oh, jeez. Onion. It almost smelled as bad as you, Stinky. Almost. Oh. Aren't you gonna give them the recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey. Ever notice those fur humans don't give you any recipes? No. I do now. Those monsters, how dare they not give you recipes? Okay. That's why you should spend more time with us. Oh, yeah? Alright. Right? Of course. I have the perfect recipe for you today. It'll make the kitchen smell nice afterwards, and it will impress the dinner guests. You receive... Oh my god, another friggin' hard word. Borscht recipe. Don't burn down the cabin making it, okay? I hope not. You nod. Don't be a stranger. Chompets! Mosey out. You shut the door and wait for the others to return back. Potato didn't speak again! Potato has been designated my favorite. Maria's back early today. Why do you... Hey. The others still out looking for food outside. Anatoly found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Oh. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with the rationing, which we haven't been doing, I don't think, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Oh, now we're worried about the storm and getting stuck. You weren't worried about this like 2 days ago. Ah! Maria seems disappointed in your inventory management. Oh, excuse me. Don't tell me to cook every day from our emergency supplies and then be like, oh, we don't have much food left. How dare you not manage the inventory better? Excuse me, Maria. I think this is a group failing. This is a group failing. Everybody knew exactly what I was doing. So, no. Fuck you, Maria. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? Oh, sure. Sure, I can do that. Sure. Fine. Mind your own business, Maria. You nod. What's with that smile, yo? You've done a great job with meals so far. Right. After just insulting me. Thanks. Don't like you, Maria. You're very sweet. Uh-huh. Less sweet now. Is Maria blushing a little bit? Whoa! You can't just pull that out of nowhere. You insult me, and then you're like, blushing. No, what the fuck? Tee-hee? Right. Maria will remember that. Mm-hmm. Why are you getting all hearty? Okay. Full of assumptions, aren't we? Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime. No, I think I'll stick with Karen. Yeah. Looking forward to... Oh, great. Okay, hey. You could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst to the cab. Tender moment? I am seething with silent rage. How dare you accuse me like that? Karen looks annoyed. But she's also like a big mood. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Uh-huh. Tch. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Agreed. Mind you, there's more effective things you could make than jam, since you lose like so much liquid in the boiling process. Do you have any sugar? Shake your head sadly. No. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek, you missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, and even a little purple were peeking out. I like sunsets. Sunsets are nice. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Yeah, that's not what it's not what I was taught the red sky means. In the words of Legolas, blood has been spilled this night. But also along similar lines like that, there's been like some kind of bloodshed. But sure, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow. Right. You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Well, if only you'd walked a couple of miles to the store. Just saying. Gorgeous sights. You could even see snow on the tips of the mountain. So I'm assuming it's relatively cold now as well. The rumble sounded like a dying calf. Now that's something they could use. A cow. Or those deer. Or the marmot. Or those fish. You look from person to person trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Maria. Maria had recognized that sound from anywhere. Yeah! Guilty! Maria looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Honestly? Blah, 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 blah. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it last succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Hunger? Dust. Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Marie's face lights up. I got it. It's hunger. Yes. Correct, Amundo. Yeah, I was going to guess that. Oh, Karen. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Apparently, nothing. Okay, bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. Mmm. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Right. With no sugar in it or any additives. No, you're right, Gregor. The bread stinks. Maria! Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal. I mean, any port in a storm, am I right? But it got the job done. Honestly, food is food. You don't really get to be picky if you're low on supplies. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Could make some damper. That shit holds for a little bit. You go to bed wishing you had more, I'll bet. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in the cool water. You didn't want this to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle, okay. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall on your knees. You lean back trying to submerge the thing under the water, but it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting onto the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back, staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake up in a cold sweat. Okay. Oh, hold the fuck up. Whoa, shit, that's creepy. Day 3. Let's see. 2 days ago, you guys could have been out getting supplies. Is it raining? Rain. Fucking knew it! Sorry. Oh, thunder. This is not a good rainstorm. We're making strange noises in your sleep. Yeah. I was being ridden by some kind of nightmarish ghoul demon. Which... Yep. I can't think of any other word than being ridden, so I guess we're going that route. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Ugh. Let's just go back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone needs... sorry, what it needs. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. Fucking raining. I knew it. Rain always gets in the way. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. Not after that nightmare fuel! You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Yeah. Karen's snoring is louder than a sawmill. Well, she wasn't kidding about that. You find it very loud and distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Anatoly sounds petrified. Okay. I looked at the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Okay. Okay. You guys are boned. You guys are boned. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today. Yeah, you don't say. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow. You can't steal big guys' optimism, Karam. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. Ick. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Which, do we have enough wood in here? Knock it off, you two. Maria looks, like, disturbed. Oops, hold on. Maria, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? If it's flooded, not likely. I give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Fucking low. Based on what, 100? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Ick. Couldn't make it past the cover. Oh, dry reading. Is that right? Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there and gather dust? How did you arrive at 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of... Maria begins to explain the meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. I'm guessing it's dry reading. It's similar to... Yep. It's like Greek. So the first thing you need to understand... Oh, by the way, I don't read Greek. So it's like Greek. You need to understand. Minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Maria. So intently, he hasn't blinked yet! Oh, he is not home. The lights are on, but no one's home. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Maria finally wraps up her lecture. Maria finally... yes. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. But, Maria, that was awe-inspiring. Oh, you were such a fucking simp. I knew it! Simp! You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of... Yeah, bro. Anatoly turns to you. Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. Ah! Hello and welcome to... Do you guys know how to do survival of any kind? 5 people in a cabin with 1 bag of food. You guys are boned. You're very boned. You haven't been catching fish or like any game to supplement your meals. Inner peace. Inner peace. Alright. I know our food situation's a little tight. There's Maria looking absolutely destroyed. But I know you'll make the right decision. So it's completely on me to make the correct decisions for feeding you guys. And if anything does not go the way that you want it to, it's my fault. I will bet you that you're gonna blame me when the food runs out. You should have rationed better. Blah, 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 blah. I'll betcha. I believe in you. Everyone's on board. They're all handing me the burden right here. They're like, it's gonna be your fault. It's completely on you. Me too. Yeah. Alright. Despite the fact all you guys know how much food I've been using. Nobody said anything until she turned around and was like, we don't have much food, blah, 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 blah. Looks like we have enough leftovers berries for more bread and jam. Honestly, if we were rationing, would skip meal tonight. Skip meal, save the bread for tomorrow. But, well, because I mean, ooh. In streaming chat? Oh, am I being summoned? Okay. Where's your mom? Hello. I am now in streaming chat, right? Yeah, because I mean, they're not going to be going out and looking for food in the rain. So if they're not going to be doing strenuous activity, they don't really need to be having that meal if we're having to ration and choose, right? So on days when they're not doing heavy activity, it's alright, you can skip. Plus, we've been eating until now. But that's not what we're going to do. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs. Except for you. Except for me. Yeah. Right, sound about right. All right. Oh, these guys are boned. All right. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. Not necessarily. If we are in a survival situation and we are not currently using all these resources to go out and get stuff, you need to chill, right? You're not going to die from skipping one day when you're doing low activity. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. All right. Let's see what I whip up with our meager supplies. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check on the chompettes. I like the chompettes. Where's Potato? Potato! Hello! Don't worry, as leader of the chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. That big guy would try to eat me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Potato. I'm desperate for Potato to talk. I feel like Potato's got some goss, man. Potato's seen some things. Ha 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 ha. Are your plans going awry? I love these puns. Oh. Bread, what was that? Hold the fuck up. That's ominous. Bread, you be ominous. Wow, alright. Got another cornbread classic for you. Alright. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast! Also, bread be making some demonic noises, yo. Bread. Yeah, bread is friggin'... What the fuck? Chat broke still? Bruh. What do you mean? My chat shouldn't be broke. Bruh. Why? In gaming? Oh! I thought you were talking about, like, the stream chat. I was like, that's not broken, I don't think. I was wondering why you weren't talking.
Yeah. I was talking. I'm like,
Uh,
why is she not responding to me? And
Nope.
I checked this goes like, oh, chat's still broke.
Yeah, I'll have to go and fix that later. Eventually, one day.
Sad thing is, Tara's the last one to mess with the settings.
No, I think I was the last one to mess with the settings. Yeah, I think I was messing with something, it broke, and I have not fixed it.
Okay.
Okay.
How does one submit a ticket?
What do you mean?
Let's go put a ticket in.
Why?
Chat broke.
Wow! You know, you have the authority to get and fix it too, right? You should. Hold on. Alright, anyway. Bread is fucking ominous as fuck. Ha ha ha. That one's been done to death. I am so interested to see what Potato says. I have questions. Potato is like very mysterious. You know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no. Raspberry milk shake. Ha! Alright, yeah, I love these bread. My god, you're such ominous. Ha ha ha. Did Cornbread teach you that one? Nope. Wasted an entire day thinking about the terrible pun. Oh, raspberry. Cabbage. Haha! Was worth the time and effort, raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year.
See, if
Of
Cornbread's
course.
fault, that pun, then it'd just be a corny pun.
Just be corny! Oh, gosh. Alright. Not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? Aw, poor Bread. We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Potato, again, not speaking. Anyway, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Bruh. Ah, okay. I really want to hear from Potato. Maybe Potato's gonna wait till the others aren't around to talk to me. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast and famine. Potato. Dead silence. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Holy shit! Oh my giddy aunt. Wait a minute.
So there may be a reason why Potato's not talking.
Oh shit, that's ominous. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Potato, ... Life
Also,
or death.
I'm really now just realizing something.
Yes.
Everyone else looks nice, pristine, clean. Potato has like a scuff mark on him.
Yeah. Okay. Poor Potato. Potato's my favorite, if you couldn't tell. I feel like Potato's got some shit to spill.
Boil
Life
them
or
back and
death.
Stick them in a stew.
Potato. Yes. Exactly like that. Samwise
You know-
Gamgee also likes potatoes.
You know they're remastering the trilogy and bringing them out in theaters next month?
Ooh.
Yeah, me and my friends already have
Like
plans.
the original one? Or...
Yes.
Oh, good. Because that one was really good. Like the, brain.
Like, it's not a remake. They're bringing the originals back and just putting them
Oh.
up to quality to today's
See,
standards.
I can get behind that. Bruh, I would spend
Yeah.
money on that. Sign me
Yeah.
up. I love Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. They were so good.
Tell your sister.
Oi! Nina! Nina!
What?
Benzie just told me apparently they're remastering the original Lord of the Rings to get them up to quality.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to laugh
I
at
believe
that
it'd
shit.
be director's edition.
Director's
in
edition.
cinemas.
Ooh, in cinemas. Do you want to watch it?
Apparently, they're remastering.
I'm excited. Fuck yeah.
It's like the extended versions.
I love the extended editions. They're
See-
so good.
Me and my friend went to watch all three movies back to back. The
Well-
extended editions full 12 hours in cinemas.
Yeah, you know what me and
Best
Tam
use
did,
of 12
right?
hours.
You know what me and Tam did? I had to come over to my place. I pre-cooked all the meals and like got all the snacks and drinks ready, right? And we sat down and we watched all of the Lord of the Rings. This is before the Hobbits came out. All the Lord of the Rings, like one after the other. And then obviously when the Hobbits came out, we watched all the Hobbits and then all the Lord of the Rings. It was so good.
Oh, okay, so
Marathon.
me and my friend, we did the marathon in Gold Class.
Ooh.
So it's like
Flash.
went to some Gold Class. He
Mhm.
paid for the tickets every day. He's like, hey, I paid for tickets. I haven't spent. You want to come? I'm like, to what? And you said Lord of the Rings. I'm like, yes. when?"
Yes. Sign me
So I
up.
wrote up like, I went there. I was like, it's like all 3 movies back to back, extended edition. I'm like,
Yes. Sign me up.
Cool. I got another plan.
Sign
tomorrow.
me up.
Legit,
We are
In,
gonna
like,
have to.
intermission between
Yeah.
the second and third movie. I went out there like all the employees are still there, like preparing for looking at me, like already still energetic. Like, how the fuck are you still full of energy? I looked at them, was like, I will go to 8 o'clock in the morning, then crash. Don't judge.
We should definitely at some point organize for like everyone to watch Lord of the Rings, like
Oh my god.
or
yes.
the Hobbit. I think I've got. I know I bought them on YouTube. I bought all of them on YouTube. So we're gonna watch them together. But
Someone
yes.
just recently watched the Hobbit series.
Okay, Thranduil? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Legolas. So back when it was only the Lord of the Rings, I was like, oh my god, Legolas, he's the best. And then I saw his daddy and I was like, oh, hello. Yeah,
So
so
you like them promiscuous, got it.
well, I mean, look, I definitely prefer Thranduil to
yeah.
Legolas. When Legolas was my only option, I was like, yeah, okay, that's what I'm rolling with. Thranduil, yummy, right? Mm.
No, my friend who watched the Hobbit series is like, just out of curiosity, Hobbits, are they in D&D? I'm like, yeah, they're halflings. Like, okay, cool, I have a Hobbit D&D campaign in mind. I'm like, I have a fucking rulebook on the
Mhm.
One Ring in tabletop role-playing game. Do you want to borrow it?
Ooh.
He's like, yes, we're doing the Hobbit series. I'm like, I dibs Keely. I will make him survive.
Oh, Keely. He was such a good boy.
He was.
He was. Oh, by the way, at some point I'm gonna try and organize a D&D campaign. I'm gonna finish writing it up. I want to do it on stream because D&D
yes.
rocks. Yeah, so if you'd be interested when the time comes and I've finished the campaign.
Are
and
you
everything.
gonna allow IRL rolls? Because D&D Beyond being weird with being
Look, as much as I trust you guys, I also don't trust you guys. I've seen the shit you pull. Yeah, yes, no, definitely not.
If I find a way to hook up like a webcam.
If
on
you hook up a
train-
webcam, I will accept that.
Okay.
I will accept that. But if I can't see your rolls, nah, bro. I trust y'all, but I don't trust you.
I trust you, but no, yeah, no.
Yeah, to a point, but not with your rolls. Ooh, hello.
Look.
Hello, welcome. Just so you know, we are streaming, so if you don't want your voice recorded, yeah, just so you know. There should be a no voice chat too. We're just talking about D&D currently. While I'm playing a very dubious survival game. Well, watching these guys fail at surviving. Failure! My predictions are starting to come into fruition. Anyway, Potato, are you good, buddy? Chompets!
Oh, no.
Move out!
Also, hello, I am Ben. I am the moderator.
Yasu? This is one of my friends.
Okay.
Oh, the Chompets somehow managed to close the drawer on themselves. I am seriously worried for Potato. Potato, are you good, buddy? You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Alrighty. Karen interrupts as you bring in the food. took you long enough. Karen, you're my favorite, but you're kind of bitchy right now. Goddamn. Karen looks
She's
at the
a
two
Karen.
slices. Look, you can't. Not all Karens are made equal. Not all Karens are made
He
equal.
wants the manager.
She does
There
not.
is no manager.
She does not want the manager. She is just saying I'm taking too slow.
Look at that face and tell me you're taking too slow. She wants to talk to the manager. She's a
That's
Karen.
wifey right there. I have pissed off wifey. Wifey's gonna kill me. That's what that face is. Looks at the two slices of bread
Nah.
left and the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last two slices of bread. Yep. Guess what? We ain't got supplies, so either eat up or don't. Everyone
Mold's
looks.
just penicillin.
Well, it depends on what kind of mold. You have to get like a very specific like setup to get penicillin working, right? And you can't just like pick up any mold and be like, it's penicillin. Incorrect.
All these years when I've picked up moldy bread, just gone, oh yum, penicillin, and eaten it, I've put it in poisoning myself.
Yep.
Cool, I can keep doing it.
Oh God! Don't eat moldy bread. Karen is
What
right.
doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Not necessarily. Sometimes it slowly kills you. Anyway, what the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Well, guess what? We are rationing. Deal with it. Or don't. You don't have to eat it. Karen is so pissed off right now. Wait, we can't throw this bread away. That's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm no scientist. Sorry. Let's pick up as much mold as we can. To be fair, like, I've eaten bread and I was like, didn't even notice, and then like I looked at the thing and so there was like, I don't know, a small spot of mold. This is back when I was in like high school or whatever. And I was like, well, not eating the rest of that, but I've already eaten this piece, so I guess YOLO. Yeah, I didn't get sick or anything, but yeah, it's luck of the draw. Anyway, we can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Another day! Another day! Like 3 days ago, y'all could have gone and got supplies, but no. Well, they were discounting the meat options as well, because Maria, one of them, she's a vegetarian. And they're just like, well, we can't go fishing or anything like that. I'm like, you can fish. She doesn't have to eat it. Make it a side dish. Everyone else can eat the fish. Maria can have the vegetables. So they've just completely discounted another source of nutrients. And now, guess what? They're low on food. Ah! This is killing me.
Logistics is...
Yeah, this has been killing me.
One vegetarian doesn't mean you all have to follow that one person.
Yeah, this has been killing me. I'm just like, y'all don't need to all be... You can still eat meat, just she doesn't have to. You can
I don't know why
accommodate.
this memory came to mind.
Yeah.
Okay, this memory is like, I dated someone who had a food allergy,
Mm-hmm.
but they would always be polite and still eat the food that they were allergic to.
Oh, no, definitely not that. But, like, you can make accommodations.
It is until I pointed out, I was like, because people started seeing, like, I'm pulling a certain food off their plate and eating it. And they go, why are you eating it? It's like, they're allergic to it? And I was going,
Why didn't
"I've
you
been
tell
eating
us?
this shit for years.
Why didn't
Why
you
did you not
tell
tell
us? Yeah.
And it's like, I didn't want to be rude. It's like, it's not rude. It's just being polite to inform people of allergies.
Yeah, because people won't serve you that sort of stuff, right? So, can easily work around one person being a vegetarian, right? They get the majority of the vegetables and shit,
I've
and
seen
these
some people
guys
say,
get to eat
oh,
the
my kid
fish.
can't have pork, but you can feed them ham and bacon.
What? You know what? I'm not getting onto this. I'm not getting onto this. Anyway, these guys are stupid. That's what I got out of this. We can't leave with the floodwaters. This will have to last another day. Oh my god. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their pieces like a pack of
my god,
wolves.
you know,
Mm?
I just figured that guy on the far right, he gives me Scott from the Monster Prom vibes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Gregor, which is the dude you were talking about, seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. Now everyone's hungry. He looks like a duck eating bread.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Thanks
heard all
again.
I can.
Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. Okay, the plot thickens. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. They had 3 days of good weather where they could have gone over to the next town. I'm assuming there'd be a town nearby, right? Somewhere where they could get food, and they've just been like foraging for berries and roots.
At the very least, there would have been a gas station within a day.
Well, I don't know what year this is in, but like some of their clothing suggests it's, you know, more of recent time. Plus, we found a radio, so yeah, it's dubious. I have no idea.
I would assume if it's like modern-esque era,
Yeah.
there'd be like a gas station.
So I don't know
nearby.
for sure, but you would assume there'd be somewhere where they could go and get supplies. But they've just decided they're just foraging.
There'd be something for
Anatoly,
basic
where are you getting that
necessities.
information from? One of the books on the bookshelf about climate here. You're illiterate, so that's definitely a lie. Ick. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think he's smart. But I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. Holy shit. What do you think? Oh shit, this is gonna be one of those ones to trigger like likes and dislike. If I go against Karen, my hard work is gonna be fucked. But I also don't want to bully Anatoly. Shit.
I mean, look at Anatoly. He can read. He knows what he's talking about.
I have no idea, but I don't want to piss off Karen.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, realistically, in this scenario, you know what the best option is if you have to off someone?
Him.
Big man. Big man gonna eat a lot of food.
I think that name was
True,
But
true,
also,
true. But he's not in the options
Karen-
yet. Yeah.
But Karen, so far, seems to be the aggressor. Get rid of the aggressor. and
No,
soon
Karen's
understand
my bean.
I know.
I'm
know
I'm
what
I'm
you're
picking
going with.
Karen. I'm
I'm just-
picking Karen.
I'm
But-
picking Anatoly.
Well, I'm picking Karen. Karen's my girl. Yeah.
You are a Karen.
Heh. I'm sorry, Anatoly, but Karen's my girl. I already decided. You're funny. I
I like
keep
Maria.
pretending with those books, Anatoly.
I like the
Brutal
short,
Karen.
messy hair look.
Huh?
Maria? I like the short, messy hair look.
Yeah, she's super cute. She's the vegetarian, but like Anatoly was like right on that ship of we can't have fish because of Maria, and I'm like, bruh, you're not even the vegetarian. Why do you get to decide that, yo? So he's actually the one that turned around and put fish and hunting off the table twice.
Yeah.
So I am already like, this dude is a liability. Karen at least was down to fish.
You know, it's already a problem with
Fucking
being
oath.
vegetarian.
Well,
You need to find other sources of
so long
protein.
as you have that
vitamins.
supplement, it's fine. But in a survival
Yeah.
situation where like you really need to get those calories in and you don't have a lot of food, shit becomes jank. Anyway, I found an old picture book in the living room, Anatoly. Oh, Karen, you're being so mean right now. Let me know if you want it small fry. Karen! Karen smiles at you. I guess let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. Oh boy. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 6 minutes later,
Karen.
Karen, I'm glad you call that Anatoly's fluff. My dude, is purely because I already picked you. You were being rude. You continue to impress. Alright, you can be sweet when you want to be. It's a shame Anatoly is sleeping in the same bedroom. What? I should have never let him be the one to share. Whoa! Oh! But what if it was just me and you? Oh boy. I'm gonna need a drink because I suddenly got thirsty.
Do we need to turn the stream off?
This is a wholesome-ish game that contains no sexy time, so no, we're good. But it was me and you. I'm sure we could study and squeeze a few novels in before bed. Damn! You nod, yep, sure. Karen, yep.
Oh, it may be wholesome, but they know what they're doing.
Well, we'll have to see if we can kick him out at some point, right? Holy shit. Oh, you'll have to tell me about that anatomization book on the bookshelf. Oh my. Really cool pictures in there. Karen looks like she's a crush on you. Okay. Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson. Damn. All right. Okay. Karen walks away looking very happy. You're definitely sure Karen will remember this. Thank God. I feel terrible. I bullied some dude for you, my dude. I feel bad. Much regret, but not really.
How do you sleep at night?
Sleep like. Your relationship is stronger. Alrighty. I want to see the chompettes again. Where's Potato? You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to sleep very hungry. I'll bet. Day 4. Bet you it's still fucking raining. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. Oh. And that's how fast a deer can run if startled. Okay. Whoa. Hold on, let me just realize my game box. Game can be moved over here slightly. That'll do.
Oh. James haven't looked at the streaming chat.
What? Oh, hello.
Hello.
My streaming chat's broken. I haven't fixed it. That's entirely my fault.
Let me check.
Yeah, it mutes everybody but me.
It mutes everyone?
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
base muted but me.
Alright,
Anyway.
let's check.
Oh,
There it is, muted.
yep. There it is. Okay, Gregor. Whoa, incredible. Impressive. Yawn. I wish we had a deer in here. What? With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. You guys should have done that last night.
Anatoly asking for a deer when he's the one that...
Yeah, he's the
750
one that vetoed all the meat, yo. No, it's only for one day. Welcome back. Hold up, that squirrel moved. Oh, that's so cute! Hey, we could eat the squirrel. Just saying. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. Karen looks very squicked out right now. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food isn't rationed properly. Oh, whoa! I knew this would come up. Y'all pointing the fingers at me. That's just freaking rude. We were all involved in the decision making for that one. Anatoly leaves mumbling to himself. So passive aggressive of him. Yeah, fuck you, Anatoly. Y'all knew exactly what I was fucking cooking every day. Alrighty. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom. Okay, we're going to the bedroom. Greg in the living room, Marie in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. What? I didn't hear what she said. Who do you want to speak to? Karen. Commitment. We got this. Oh, she's carving. It looks like she's just slicing away at a block of wood. I wonder what she's making. Hey. Can I let you in on a secret? Sure. I've actually enjoyed your cooking so far. Hey! Damn! Karen risen me, man! The others expect me to be rude and mean. So I have to keep that reputation up, right? Aww! Can't have anyone thinking I'm soft.
Actually likes your cooking and all that.
Yeah! Can't have anyone thinking I'm soft. Oh, Karen. You're not sure where this is coming from. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon. Oh, can do. Yeah, sweet as. Okay. Oh, she's blushing. She's not ready yet, but you nod politely. Thank you. She's not ready for what? You definitely sure Karen will remember that. Ready for what? 3 hearts. You leave Karen by herself. Okay. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop. Yeah, yeah. Too bad y'all didn't make preparations. Forever gonna be bringing this up for them. Forever. Okay. You're all doing great. We must.
Worst person to be stuck in this situation with.
What?
Like someone makes one mistake.
No. One mistake.
Concentrate on one thing.
Mistakes, that's fine. This kind of mistake, when it comes to like your food and shit like that, when you had like days of clear weather to prepare in an area that apparently people have been reading about that floods, so they knew it could flood, but just did not say anything. Didn't go get food. They've been refusing certain food sources. Like,
Okay,
bruh.
so now that's
Mhm.
more context.
Yeah,
No, an area known for flooding, and you didn't prepare for it? Nah.
exactly. Right? And I said the moment, like, because they've been foraging for food every day and eating it, right? Like, straight away, like, they've got no stockpile. They've been eating actively from their emergency storage, and they're only cutting down their food sources, right? And then it's just, oh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Jesus. You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare. No, floods and rain can go for so long. I said the moment, like, it started, like, if it rained, these guys wouldn't be able to forage because they could end up sick. They could end up, God knows, right? Who knows?
You would hate me in this situation then.
I'm gonna murder you.
Legit, I would just go layer on all my clothes. I'm gonna go out foraging. Bye.
I mean, if you put on a raincoat, fine. But if you get sick, that's on you. Oh, I think we lost someone. Oh, it's Tam still trying to fix the thingy, I think. But, like, you know, there's certain precautions you have to take in, like, survival situations, especially when you don't have much food. Like, you've just got your rations, like, your survival rations. Y'all gotta compensate with something. But these guys are just way too optimistic about this storm being over, like, ASAP, especially since it's flooding. It's, yeah. I'm so hungry, I'll bet. Yep, everybody's hungry. You are too.
Maria just looks terrified to be there. Maria's like the introvert of that entire group.
I don't know. She was the first one to threaten me, yo.
So she's the tan, got it.
Let's have a little look-see. You go to bed with a growling stomach. Sounds about on brand. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him
you hear
how
me?
it's done. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, sorry, my thing got switched to push to talk for a minute.
Sorry, Matt's done. Yeah.
I think I figured out what's wrong with your streaming thing,
Oh, yeah?
but it's got to be you to do it.
Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. But sure.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Or you can just delete the channel and use streaming B as your main channel because I set it up correctly on that one.
I see. I could just delete the channel. Let me just increase the size of this, yo. Actively. I noticed how tiny my chat was, so, yeet. Okay, there we go. That's better! Alright. His anger turns to courage. Okay. And he pushes you into the oven. Oh my god, this is the story, like, Hansel and Gretel type. Like, they push her into the oven instead. Yeah. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Ooh. I do like the mood they set. Like, originally I thought this was just going to be, like, a cute little fluffy game. But, like, the darkness in there, yes.
Oh, see, no, I know this game. I know this story.
No.
That's-
Shh. Don't want to know.
Mm.
Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Yeah, they're low on energy. They haven't eaten for 2 days. Their stomachs must have kept them up all night. Well, it's funny, because when you're actually starving, right? And you get to a point where you just don't feel hungry anymore, that's when you know you're in trouble. If you're feeling the hunger pains, like, you're not quite there yet. You're still pretty good. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows.
It's the same with hypothermia.
Yeah.
You shake, you're shivering, like you feel cold. You're good. The
Mm.
moment you start to like strip off layers in a blizzard,
Yeah.
that's the sign when you're in trouble.
You're in trouble. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms and legs.
Unless they stop cooking.
Um,
Okay, it's literally good.
I just realized I'm a little bit cold. Hey,
The thing
Nada!
looks petrified.
Nada!
What?
Would you be able to turn on the heater?
Sure.
I'm gonna turn my air
Thank
on.
you.
I'll turn the heater on.
What?
Sure. Sure, I'll turn the heater on.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
Maria looks petrified. Maria looks terrified. I couldn't sleep. I never would have guessed by your haunted look and your bags under your eyes. The fuck? Anatoly has bags under his eyes. I'll bet the storm is too loud. I actually don't really have an issue sleeping in storms. I don't mind the loud noises and like the rain, all that sort of stuff. Like I'm pretty chill with those sounds.
I will legit like full on open windows if there's a storm.
I used to like, you know, have my window open and chillax near it, but everyone was like, stop doing that. So I don't do it anymore. Anyway, Karen looks out of it. Oh, Karen! The cabin was creaking so much last night. Oh man, she does not look good. She's having a rough night. More than everyone else. Poor Karen. It sounded alive. That was probably the chompettes. She's probably hearing the chompettes scuttering around, right? Gregor looks a little gaunt. Yes. Big man used a lot of calories. I got a good look out the window and couldn't see anything due to the rain. Wow. I never would have guessed. Great observation, Gregor. Indeed. I was so hungry last night, yeah. I kept pacing around my bed. Well, that's wasting that's wasting the energy you need, you know? Karen turns to you. When is this gonna end? Bro, I ain't no storm wizard. In D&D I could be, but I ain't no storm wizard. I checked outside the door again. The floodwaters keep rising.
The thing is, like, you could tell. Problem is, you put yourself outside to look at the sky.
Mm,
You
not
just
really,
don't
depending on how
basically
bad the weather is. And then even when the rain goes, you gotta wait for the flood to go down. Which,
Yeah,
it sounds
we're
like
not-
it's just getting higher.
Yeah. You can tell by the color of the clouds if they're dark or lighter. If they're lighter,
Mm.
it's getting closer towards the end of it. If it's dark, and you're in the fucking dead middle
You
of it.
still in bone zone. Gotcha. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. That's ominous. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able
I
to
mean, at least it's
scavenge for
drinkable.
supplies. What? Drinkable. True. I mean, you wouldn't even need to go flood the floodwater for the rain. Like, it's pissing down. Just stick out a friggin' bucket or something. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. The fact that they were, like, solely dependent on scavenging, like, berries and shit to this point, and suddenly the rain kicks in, they can't look for food anymore. It distresses me greatly. They could have been eating meat, or at least the other three. Not even her. She could have been eating the veggies. These guys could have been having meat to supplement their diet, and they're just like, nah. And now they're a bone zone.
Well, see, again,
Ugh.
Maria being vegetarian, like, I would respect vegetarianism.
Yeah.
Get veggies. But I've also known some vegetarians to turn to pescatarians.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
mean,
they eat
that's
fish
yeah.
and vegetarian diet.
And I mean, that's a personal choice, but, like, you know, there's no reason the other three shouldn't be eating meat. Like, they shouldn't be hunting and eating meat. There's no reason at all whatsoever.
Unless they're doing it out of respect for Maria to, like,
In a
make
survival
herself more
situation,
comfortable.
that's a
it's
downside to
situation.
Maria,
That's-
because they're eating
yeah.
more of the food that she's only able to eat, right? So
Yeah.
that is a downside for her. That negatively impacts her because she'll get less food because they're also predating on the food that she is solely exclusively going
Yeah.
to be able to eat.
No, like, if you look at the survival
Yeah.
perspective, it's bad for her.
Yeah.
But if you look at the social side of things, it's everyone else trying to make her feel comfortable by eating vegetarian.
Well, look, I mean,
Which is-
like, in a situation
get
like
it.
this,
In
Like,
the
I get the
situation we're
social
in,
situation part of it.
No.
But also, y'all are just doing a disservice to each other, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a stupid idea.
It's 'cause you need to eat
And it
more
was
of the
all sparked by Anatoly. It wasn't even her saying that, oh, don't eat meat. It was him.
food. Yeah. So, like,
Okay.
eating vegetarian options, you're eating more food than already necessary just to get the calories you need.
Mm-hmm.
If you're eating meat, you could eat less vegetables, leave more for Mario.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, they are like literally doing her out of extra food, trying to accommodate this, right? It's not even her
They're all
asking them not to
shooting
eat
themselves in
meat.
the foot.
It was not even her
They're all-
asking them to not eat meat. It was
Yeah.
Anatoly. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, Faded, what's up?
Just so we were all in here.
Yeah, we're all arguing about stupid survival decisions they're
We are
making in my
stupid.
game.
So it's a survival setting. Only one is vegetarian, but they all chose to be vegetarian for that one person.
But
Why the fuck would
there's
they do
limited
that?
food. See? Well, one dude suggested
But-
it.
But you ready for
Fucking
it?
idiots,
It wasn't
bro.
even the vegetarian that asked them to do it. It was one person like, to be polite, let's do this.
How close is it to the nearest town? So they know there's a town nearby, right? How close is it, right? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? They had a map. I think
Okay.
I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. So they had a map, and they've lost it while they were out on an expedition. And now they have no map. My god. These guys are their active own worst enemy. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. It's a bit.
I'm sure it'll show up eventually. It's a freaking map in the woods, man. It's flooding and raining. That map is gone.
So the short girl to the left is the vegetarian.
The dude with the glasses is the one that dissuaded everyone from hunting and getting fish.
The
Ha ha
short
ha.
girl to the left. Do you mean the,
The brown haired
shortest
one.
or the?
The one with the
This
neck,
one's
the
one.
the round necklace.
I'm colorblind.
Yeah, I
yeah.
rethought of my
Okay.
sentence as I was saying it. Maria. Oh wait, hold on. Ha ha ha. Maria and Anatoly go as wide as a sheet. How are we gonna find our way back? Yeah. Well, have to ride out the storm with shit all supplies. You guys, you frustrate me. There's so many steps you could have taken to avoid this, and they didn't do it. Maria looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. I bet you. I bet you. I knew it. They're gonna blame me. They're gonna be like, you should have rationed better, blah, 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 blah. It will clear up in no time. You are unreasonably optimistic.
They're either gonna have to eat each other. Also,
I made the
you've
cannibalism
mastered-
joke before, but
You've mastered the jiggle physics now. Now they're concrete balloons.
concrete balloons? God damn!
Balloons full of wet concrete.
Whoa. I've not mastered it, honestly. I'm just like doing my normal thing and they're doing their thing, yo. I'm still need to play with the values a
I
little
can
bit.
see it. Brandon, I can see it.
Hey, can we not judge my titties?
Uh,
Leave my titties alone!
See,
Van!
no, I could see that so vividly because I used to do landscaping and fencing. I know what that would look like. Damn it.
Thank you for the comment on my tidbitties. Did not need
You
that.
know when? Have you ever seen videos? Of people
Also,
that just,
this
like,
fucking squirrel, yo! They could be eating this little motherfucker!
They just like
Oh, no,
they've
no,
just
that's
fresh
right.
got like implants, and it's
Uh-huh.
still healing, so there's not much elasticity.
Mm-hmm.
That's also what it looks like.
I see. Look, they can be elastic. I just have to make exaggerated movements.
Hold on, let me.
Give us an
I
example.
jumped back out of
Ah! I don't know. I'm not actively trying to make the boobs get active like big old jiggle physics.
do it.
They can move decently well. I just not with me, just like backwards and forwards, just chatting is like I'm.
I love
Emoting.
how quickly this chat just devolved.
This is all you guys' fault. Anyway, maybe you're right. The
What's
group
that?
looks
What did you
worried.
expect?
They all gravitate to an area.
Yeah, so it's like
You can tell Gregor's putting on a fake optimism. Maria's having trouble. Which one do you want to speak to today? Oh.
It's
Maria.
like fitting. It's like fitting a crunchy grape into a bikini. There you go.
A crunchy. You know what?
Maria.
I'm just gonna roll with it. Anyways, we're going with Maria. Okay, we're talking to Maria, but Maria's already got one heart with me. I don't. Oh, she's not looking good. Brr. It's cold as hell over here. Well, I mean, it is freaking raining outside. Surprised Greg isn't freezing to death at night. You're in a dress. You wearing legs? Oh yeah, yeah. I remember Gregor is actually sleeping on the rocking chair out here. How does he do it?
So what's
Willpower.
The why is she vegetarian?
I don't know, bro. She just is.
She just be.
Yo. You've explained to Maria how the size of a person and fat content determines how warm they are and naturally lies. Anyway, wish I was as big as Gregor.
I mean, there is
Oh.
some truth to that.
There is, but all I can think of is Spirited Away. I'm fatter than ever, and the wind goes right through me. Anyway, but to be honest, I don't need to be all that tall to make a difference in the world. Oh.
Wasn't that house moving castle?
Yes, I did reference that. Thank you very much. Why don't you just get in the chat?
No.
I can't believe you've done this. Anyway,
I was like, who are you talking about, man?
do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Whom? Hold on, wait. Who are we talking about? Are we talking
Gregor.
about Gregor? Okay, I was ready to backtrack a few sentences for that. Maria does her best Gregor impression. Split firewood and gaze at the stars. That's not a bad job. How boring is that? There's nothing
Oh
wrong with
my
the
God.
boring option.
I can't watch that and
Oh my god,
What?
Gregor's
being the voice
really
chat at
giving
the
me a
same
Scott
time, 'cause
vibes.
it's the
Oh yeah, Benzie
It's
just
delayed.
turns off the
I mute it.
one of the things. Yeah. Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. What? Y'all were ribbing me earlier, and now you're just like, yes, all the goes. I will give you a heart now. I'm just like, what? Thanks for coming and chatting with me. Honestly, you weren't my first choice, but you were the choice out of what I had, which sounds bad, but let's be honest. I pick a favorite and then I stick to that favorite. I don't want to get emotionally attached to other people. Maria blushes a little bit. You make it easier to pass the
Explains
time.
everything in your life, Mina.
Fucking excuse me. This is not an analyze me, okay? Lady Selk be doing seal things and existing, okay?
she's treating it like she's actually there, like she's.
I know,
immersed or
My
something.
character is there right now,
It's
okay?
almost like she's immersed or something. I don't know.
I know, right?
Wow.
It's almost like you can judge someone's character with these games.
You can! Unless they're doing it for, like, achievements, people, like, will choose certain options? And I will explain my options and get immersed.
I mean,
I love
like
immersion.
their first time playing, yes, you can.
Yeah. Okay, you make it easier to pass the time. Sweet as, thank you. You're pretty sure Maria will remember that. Oh boy.
So another good game to play to get like insight on people is Until Dawn.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that was a game. I like that one.
Yeah.
What about the
You think
Quarry?
you're
Have
in Leave the
seen that one?
Bedroom.
Have you played that one?
No, I haven't. I've gotten
Well,
it.
we
I
have a group
haven't yet
meeting.
played it.
You call everyone together. They all look grim. Oh boy. You could
Probably
cut the
'cause-
tension with a knife.
Just probably from like the lack of iron or something. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, big experience. That does not feel good.
you
Everyone
know what?
is
You
staring
experience
at
it
you.
every time you well, I mean every
How
month
common?
for like 7 days of the month. So yeah, no.
That's not what I meant, but sure.
Well,
Alrighty,
I'm all the
everyone
way
is
from
staring
there.
at you.
I'll be back.
Is this, what is this, an intervention? They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out, everyone cannot take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Maria nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. Honestly, I feel like in a situation where, like, you're eating a lot less than, like, you should be, I'm wondering if chewing is the best situation, right? So if you swallow it whole, it takes longer to digest. Maybe that's what they need.
It's not gonna give you more calories and shit.
No, but
either
it'll make
way,
you
so-
feel a little less empty.
Did they have water?
Yes.
They have an abundance of water?
Oh, it's pissing down outside.
Well, they just drink.
Well, there's only
I
so
don't
much
think
like
so, probably.
water that you can drink without something in it before you get like
Oh, yeah,
ill.
water burns calories too, so probably not the best.
Yeah. Maria nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. It was gone in an instant. Don't know why we needed dramatic pauses for that, but sure. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish
is
everyone
that guy
good
the
night.
biggest, like the biggest guy in the room?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why they did it for dramatic
ready for
effect.
bed.
They're trying to.
Yeah.
That's.
You go to bed starving. Ooh. Day 6. They had like 2 to 3 days to prepare, and now they're stuck. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. I bet you it has not. It's still flooding. Yep. What are we gonna do? Oh, poor Karen. She looks like super like she's not dealing well with this. Anatoly, humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Yep, not pleasant, but you can survive. Water isn't a concern, yeah. Rainfall should end in a day or 2, right? Hope you guys collect in fresh water. Because you
The
don't want to
big
be
guy's
drinking
more
that water.
likely to.
Yeah.
It'll consume fat and then muscle before you actually like
Yeah.
just keel over.
Well, I
so-
think it's muscle that goes first before fat. Yeah. Actually, participation can occur more than 215 days a year here. Well, that would have been great information to know earlier, wouldn't it? Thanks, Maria! But do you really think it would rain that long? Sometimes. Sometimes it do be raining. Anatoly. It's been days
Totally
already. What makes you
prepared,
think it
like
will
a
stop soon?
tarp or something.
Yeah.
With that information.
Well, they could have been preparing more supplies with that information and
Like
rationing the food properly, etc., etc., etc. But that
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Have
That
you
didn't
calculated
happen.
that-
Imagine if
You
you
calculated-
realize that information now and then it stops raining.
Mm. It's been days
I'm
already.
saying, had you anticipated that, one, they knowingly went to an area that's prone to flooding and didn't prep for it?
Yeah. Or at least they
Reminds me-
read a book about it while they were here, like in the first couple of days.
Do you guys know who Michael Reeves is?
No.
Yep.
Yeah, it reminds me of that
Let's see
time
how
he
long
was
we can
riding on
ride
the
this out.
motorbike in the dust storm, knowing
Oof.
full well that it was going to be a dust storm.
Oof. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Yeah, good fucking luck. Rain do what it want, yo. Okay, panic is slowly creeping in. Yeah, I can see that. Look at the end too, right? They are not coping well. Panic is slowly creeping in. Yes. Hold on like 2 seconds. I will be right back. Actually, no, it's fine. I'll do it later. Everyone looks scared, but you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss the next options. Do you want to speak with Maria in the kitchens or Anatoly in the living room?
Maria.
Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Hold the fuck up. We're doing this option. Don't give me this option. Could you ration the supplies better? You crunch the numbers one more time. You could have reduced the amount of vegetables used in the stew. But it was their first day. You had to impress them. No, you didn't actually have to impress them. Was there anything you could have done? Do I own this cabin? Did they, like, turn up on my house? Was there anything you could have done differently? Probably not. Maria, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen, you wonder if they're upset with you. Yeah, wait till they get a lot more hungry, then they'll start the blame game. Gregor calls the group over for a meeting. Oh. There's the fucking squirrel right there. We can eat that motherfucker right now. No? Just saying. Anyway. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Probably a good strategy if you are this far in. Oh, he's crying!
Yes!
Everyone is silent. I'll go. Maria? I used to swim all the time near my house, so I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwater. Anatolia's like, no way!
No,
Let me
not
go
floodwaters.
instead.
No.
Yeah, floodwaters is a
Floodwater's
bad
No.
situation, yo. You
Mm.
won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly. I don't know why they're jumping straight away to, I need to go swimming, right? Why not just freaking forage in the area you've got? You could end up sick, yes. Do we have a coat? I don't fucking know, bro. But why are you
Go
jumping into the
wait out.
floodwater?
Yeah, I'm gonna go wade out into the rubble infested like
Yeah.
version of a rip.
You're blind as a
Best-
mole rat, remember? It's true,
I
but-
say your best bet here is probably Gregor.
I think he knows that. That's why he's fucking crying. Let me go. Gregor, sounds good to me. Karen is like, I know what... Yeah, Karen ain't volunteering. Yeah, everyone's like, Karen? I mean, Karen, she ain't gonna put herself in a stupid situation. Oh, well, further.
Yeah.
His arms are definitely the largest.
You let
so-
Maria go. She goes swimming in floodwater. She ain't coming back.
Mm.
Anatoly goes out there. He loses his glasses in what is already poor conditions for visibility.
His arms are definitely the longest, so he'd probably be the best at climbing trees out of all of us. No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead. I get that none of the options are good, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the wood pile. Hey, well, I need that wood, yo. He cuts it in different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. Okay, so we're not getting rid of the wood. Good, good, good. We'll each pick one out of my hand, and the shortest will go outside and search for food. You're not worried about the drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which one's the biggest of the bunch. You pick it. You watch the others intently. Oh, so I cheated? Okay. Will it be Gregor, Anatoly, Karen? Will it be... Looks like I've got the shortest. Goodbye, Maria!
They're all fucking. I mean.
Oh, and the sad
Yeah, I
music
can't-
starts playing.
I can't blame you.
Maria,
Yeah.
Maria. It's okay. I mean, she's literally the one that volunteered first, so I mean... I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Why aren't we just checking the area here? Okay. You just ignore me. I just live here. Maybe you'll find fish out there. Yeah, except we haven't been hunting fish. We
And
have
she's vegetarian.
expressly not been hunting fish because of her. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, Gregor, and not me.
Okay,
I'll
look,
keep us
okay,
alive.
hang on. As sad as it is, if Maria goes and bites it, there's no obligations holding these guys to being vegetarian.
Yeah, but what's the likelihood of being able to fish in floodwaters, right? You've got silt, you've got sticks and shit all going in there, right? The fish have all probably fucked off somewhere less chaotic currently. What's the chances
Oh,
you're going to be
yeah.
able to fish anyway? You sort of
no,
wasted your
those-
chance before the
Those
flood
fish
came.
is good. Unless it's a lake that is untouched.
So
by
unless they
flood,
find a deer just chilling on their island, like, oh man, I got stuck with the flood, like y'all up shit creek without a ladder, if you
Or
will.
maybe
paddle?
there's like a
No, oh.
random squirrel sitting around somewhere.
Yeah, you know, some random squirrel sitting on some dude's shoulder, who I've been
So-
like, you could eat that motherfucker.
You could. So I don't know, like you saying deer sitting on an island around me. Over in Africa, there's now a Pride of Super Lions.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of this?
Not the recent one. I know there was a Pride of Super Lions before, but that was like a big ass like pride.
Well, no, these are different Pride of Super Lions. These
Mhm.
lions got stuck from floodwater on an island where the only thing that they could eat were water buffalo.
Oh shit.
But
Yeah.
the lions usually don't hunt water buffaloes because the buffalo can hurt them.
Yeah, they are nasty
No.
bastards.
No, these lions have evolved to hunt primarily the healthiest
Oh shit.
water buffaloes.
Damn.
They
You
are,
heard
like,
about
the
the
scary
new like
spines.
pod of orcas? Apparently, there's been a new. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Now is not the time. Let's continue with the game. She promised everyone watches Maria leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. Goodbye. And this is how you react when you don't get emotionally attached. If anything happens to Karen, though, I'm gonna kill everybody. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the weather is, and then silence. Maria has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. I'm sure we won't. Because you guys make stupid choices. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. No one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. You have a strange dream. Ooh, the dreams are interesting. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You asked the guest to sit on a shovel. What? And then you try pushing it into the oven. Oh. Yep, back into cannibalism territory. I feel like I made that joke way too prematurely, but you know what? I always jump to cannibalism first in my jokes, and I don't regret it. This is definitely a cannibalism game.
This is
Or
a
at
great
least-
dream.
Yeah.
Great game. Great game.
Her legs are so strong, you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking out into the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. Ooh, yikes. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. Damn. The guest looks behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out of their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from the pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever. You're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You are unable to scream anymore. You wake up in a cold sweat. Ooh, shit, what was that? Oh, okay. 2 young ladies looking down at you. Got it. Day 7.
It's like the epitome of female rage.
Murder.
Yeah, no,
Alrighty.
literally. Like, you don't have testosterone influencing angry emotions, so it's just murderous intent. Horrible.
Good morning. And Anatoly's already crying. Poor Anatoly. Do you think she made it to high ground?
Ending, like testosterone. Totally
Well,
not
they-
the
I believe
case.
in Maria. Oh,
No, I
poor
mean,
Anatoly.
Testosterone influencing angry
Yeah, no.
emotions. Yeah.
Me too. She'll be fine. Right,
Weird
little
that-
guy?
look at, like,
Aw.
15-year-olds getting
So what do we
the
do now?
flats 'cause
Wait?
they all like the same girl.
Karen. How long? It's been almost a day since she left. Yeah? Anatoly and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go looking for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. We would know that if we had a map. But unfortunately, the map's gone walkies. So we don't actually know how far away the town is or in what direction. Waiting is all we can do for now. Oh, Karen is pissed! So it could be days before she gets back. At the minimum. If she finds the location.
Bold do you want days to be?
Oh, yeah. What are we supposed to eat? Mice? I mean, look. I saw a squirrel somewhere. I don't see it right now. But I mean, the mice is an option. Karen. I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss the next options when we get to it.
I don't know mice, but yeah,
I mean, that's better than nothing.
it's protein.
Something. Even walk. I know you can starve on rabbits, but it's honestly something at this point. Every waking thought is about food now. Yeah, so they're not
Oh,
quite like
okay,
in
so starving on
starvation
rabbits
phase.
Is it unique situation because rabbits are lean meat as
Yeah.
fat.
Yeah, it's lean meat. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, should have eaten. I never should have eaten that much. Anatoly, Karen. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Ooh. Greg and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Maria will make it back? Right. She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. What do you want to do today? I'm going to talk with Karen in the bedroom.
Oh,
Hey, she just happens to be in the bedroom. It's not what you think.
yeah.
I mean, Karen has blushed, and they have had some weird conversations about the bedroom.
I mean,
Yeah,
Anatoly's still around, so it's still his room too. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Maria's not coming back. Yeah, I know that too. In fact, it would be the anomaly if she did come back. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard. Such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. So she went instead of Anatoly, who's apparently a better swimmer than her. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. You close the door softly.
I feel like Anatoly would have mentioned that if she said, "Oh, I used to go swimming," and Anatoly's like, "Oh, well, I used to be a lifeguard."
He could have been a lifeguard, is what she said. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. It was great, wasn't it? I put a lot of effort into that. Thank you very much. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Ha 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 ha. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right now. Yeah? You would too. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Good night. Good night.
Well, if you snap, that's TOS.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it.
You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. Damn. You wake up in a cold sweat.
Yep.
In a completely different room. Day 8. Over a week now.
Are you just gonna bring us past the fact that you woke up in a completely different room than the one you fell asleep in?
Holy shit, what? Really? I didn't even pay attention to that. Good
You read
morning.
it out loud.
Did not process that? Shit.
Wait, what happened?
It stated you wake up in a cold sweat in a different room.
Well, damn.
Oh,
All right.
Which implies it's not the room you fell asleep in.
So either I sleepwalked or I was moved. Wow, okay. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Cook? You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven.
Ooh.
You cooked meat. Karen, where did
Where
you get
has
that?
this meat been?
Where did you get
You
the
ignore
meat?
Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. Oh, shit. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate and chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Ooh. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is...
Where's the vegetarian at?
She's the one that went out into the
Vegetarian went out
floodwater.
scavenging.
Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns looking choked up. I was too weak. You left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Antony. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. Damn. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Well, damn. Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Ooh.
Did you get the meat?
I don't know, bro. Let's talk to Gregor. Anatoly seems a
You
bit
also.
upset.
Oh, you had a dream of desecrating a corpse. And
Thank
fuel
you!
and
I was
meat.
trying not to think about that. But cannibalism. Alright. Alright.
Saying, where's the vegetarian? I don't care that she went out.
She
Maybe
she
came
went into
back
the
and-
floodwater, but yeah. Talk to Gregor. Let's talk to Gregor. I feel like Anatoly is just gonna lose his shit. Hey. Thanks for cooking the meat
He's
earlier. I was
losing
nearly
his shit.
passing out from the hunger pains. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Maria's boundaries. Maria didn't ask us not to cook meat. It was Anatoly. Thank you. He's blushing. Why he blushing? Karen! Karen, I need supervision!
What,
Save
did you
me,
like the big
Karen!
strong man?
No, I just didn't want to deal with Anatoly crying right now. Gregor is more dense than you gave him credit for. Heh. If there's extras, slip me some extra meat. Okay? Gregor will remember that. Oh boy. Gregor is like, I like me that meat, yo. Your relationship is stronger over the meat. Going to see how Anatoly is doing. Later.
You
Yeah,
really don't like the big strong man, don't you?
Look, I just need Karen. Everyone else is giving me weird vibes. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Where do you want to check
Karen
first?
hasn't?
Ooh.
I mean, he's good to have around. I mean, look at the size of the guy.
You notice a bone
I know,
sticking
right?
out.
He's very
Is it a
useful.
human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Gross. Under the bed. Just some dust and hair. Gross. They said check multiple locations twice, so we're gonna go floorboard again. Looks a little loose. You could probably pull up to see what's under it. You're far too weak to pull up the floorboard. Let's try the nightstand. Onion! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion! Was just playing with some of the toys in this drawer. You're far too old to be playing with any of them. You're never too old for toys. Anyway, I need to attend a secret chompette meeting. Smell you later. Damn. Onion beds is out of the bedroom. The drawer has various children's toys in it. What is this? Oh. June 26th, 1862. Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to the earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds in the stomach. This marks the fourth victim by the butcher of Zakopane in a less than a month. Oh, damn. You take the bloody newspaper with you? What? Taking notes. You found the hidden notes. Yay! Past the meal. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them hungrier. Right? They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? They've lost all track of like trying to like skip days or anything. They're just like dinner now. You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly. Where's the chompettes? I want to talk to those motherfuckers. Where's Potato? You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply, forge me a new eye then. You laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to the chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back. He takes a hot poker out of the coals, holding it in front of his face. You can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a thickening crunch. Well, damn. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest. As the smell of your decimated eye floods into your nostrils, the blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. You wake in a cold sweat. I'm never able to focus on those images when they appear. Like, my brain just doesn't comprehend them. Anyway, day 9. Shit, I should probably save. Whoops, I went backwards. I accidentally touched my roller, and it's like, bye! Day 9. Do save. Yes. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? Ooh, the floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. Doesn't look like it's raining, though. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Good morning,
So
big
is
guy.
that- Is that chick just like dead or something? Like,
Ah.
And where did the meat
Will
come from?
Maria make it back?
she's been gone in the floodwater for a couple days now.
This might sound a little crazy, but every night at 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? Yes. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay. Gregor, you good, buddy? Gregor? Whoa! That's... Woo,
That's
okay.
an image.
That's intense. All right, Gregor, you good, buddy? Sometimes I hear her crying through the radio. Didn't I take the radio? But that's just a broadcast. Okay, right. Is this still a dream? Karen, you good, buddy?
You still want to get with Karen?
Yeah, she's got a little something. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast.
What is happening?
Holy shit. That faces, man. Whoever did the art for this put a lot of effort into these. One step closer
Oh my God,
to
it's slowly turning into Wendigos.
Maria. Yeah, maybe. It's what she would have wanted. What's gotten into you, Anatoly? Anatoly's eyes look at you begging. Bring us another slab. What the fuck? Please. He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me. Oh, shit. All right. Anatoly. Gregor looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron. It will taste bland without any seasonings, but you need to serve it up right away. What's taking so long? Oh my god, these guys are so intense right now. Boil it faster! It looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls.
So
Gregor
Benji,
drinks the
what
broth
do you-
first before swallowing the chunks.
What do you have muted?
Like a duck does when eating
I have
bread.
the Twitch stream muted.
Anatoly creates ripples in the broth using spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Maria. Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Whoa, shit.
I know what came over at Holy.
Ooh, Karen is staring right at you intensely. Karen, how much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? The storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatoly, yes. I think tomorrow you should look for Maria. Oh, shit. Straight away, like, dibs, you're it. or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Oh shit, he is being voted off the raft. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you can. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Maria out there. I think Maria's fine by herself. Oh shit! He still hasn't accepted what's happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. Oh, but we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Oh my god. Let me sleep on it. Okay. No problem, little guy. Humph. Damn, this is getting savage, yo. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting. Yeah, most likely. I've pretty much accepted that she's dead. I accepted very quickly that she's probably dead. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. Maria. Oh. Y'all hear that whispering? Something is approaching. Oh, it's Onion! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion. Not gonna be very sweet today. Okay. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's gonna cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust me? You sus as fuck. I believe Potato. You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. Fun factoid of that myth. People actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? Ha 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 ha. There was even a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Ha ha ha. Anyway, you know what smells like a raw onion left in a room? You. It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. Can you kids smell you before I even came into the room? Yikes.
That's good.
So can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It would be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Please. We don't need another one stalking the hallways. What? Tapping on the windows? Crying through the radio? You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle to Cabbage about you. She could be as mean as Potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great.
Speak.
Potato hasn't... Hey, Potato's spoken once when he was forced. Anyway, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's from me. Okay? You could trust me.
Being terrorized by vegetables.
Reasons. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Later. I was gonna skate around the flying pan. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Day 10. Ta-da!
It's only been 10 days and you're still on the total vegetables and they're talking back.
Yeah, they were talking the first day, so obviously I'm gone, man. You have a strange dream. Another dream. Hold on, let me take a drink before we start this. This is gonna be... Okay, I am ready. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of the sack, and then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such a loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food, all of those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by, the first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Well, damn. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Like hell, bitch! Go clean up your own shit! Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. So that's what the smell was. Anatoly. My patience is wearing thin. Oh, Karen is done. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. Oh, shit. Well, damn. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife.
Just steal it from her while she's asleep.
The group disappears. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Talk with the Chompats. Converse with Karen. Okay, do we talk with Karen or the Chompats?
Well, you want to talk to the Chompats.
Let's talk to the Chompats.
You could talk to Anatoly, and then I mean, like, she's not gonna kill all of you, right? You just,
Yeah, but I only get like
someone
one
by
one
shop.
person I get to talk to, so none of the fun Chompats are around. Thankfully, Potato has hidden this entire time. Finally, we get to talk to Potato. Potato, and nothing can we call our own but death. And that small model of the barren earth, which serves as a paste and cover for our bones. Oh, sorry, didn't see you creeping up behind me. I was reciting my favorite line from William Shakespeare. Did you know which play it was from? It wasn't the one with the weird sisters. You take a wild guess. That's right. The Life and Death of King Richard II. Before I came to this cabin, roll with it? Before I came to this cabin, I used to read all of the classics. Why did I stop? I can't turn the pages with just my tongue. Hell, I can't even nudge a book off the bookshelf. Pathetic, right? You nod. Yeah. I've been watching your progress so far, and I must say, very strange choices. Even for someone like you. I've wondered why you're so accommodating for these four. Pity I didn't receive the same treatment. Oh. Oh well. Excuse my rambling.
Psychoanalyzed by a potato.
I am being psychoanalyzed by a potato. Excuse my ramblings. Are you here for another survival lesson? You shrug. Excellent. No shame in preparing for the absolute worst. Ahem. 36 hours have passed. You have no food. What happens? For starters, your brain stops craving glucose. But there's a good reason for that. Your guts have begun shrinking, and your livers have transformed fatty acids into chemical compounds called ketone bodies. Have I lost you already? There's a book on the bookshelf that can explain all of this. Anyways, ketone bodies mimic glucose for the brain and provide about 2/3 of the energy needed to function. Sounds pretty great, right? Oh, my sweet summer child. Using ketone bodies gradually acidifies your blood, which can lead to keto acids. Whatever, I can't spell. I can't pronounce that. That's too much for me. Is common in diabetics, but how do you know if you have? Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Well, a large amount of acetone is released in your urine and respiratory system. Your breath will smell something like fingernail polish. Oh wow, that's interesting actually. Which smells like, I can't remember. No nose to smell. But looking at your face, I bet your breath smells much worse. If only the Chompats had something nice to say about you. Here, have another recipe card. You unlocked Potato's recipe. I personally wouldn't make it, but you have a taste for things like this, don't you? You don't argue. Let's talk again, shall we? I won't be leaving here. Far too dangerous to go exploring right now. You shut the drawer and call everyone together for a meeting. I really want to see what this recipe is.
Karen rump steak.
Karen rump steak? Damn. Why Karen, yo? Hello.
She's the one with the knife, man. She's the one telling people we can't wait any longer.
Damn.
She's the one making threats. She's the only threat.
She's
Everybody else
threat?
is just like, oh, I want food. And she's just like, go get me food. I'm not waiting any longer.
Vegan bush. Okay, so it's just vegan bush. Okay, that's disappointing. Oh, some of those stills are... Yikers!
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Load game. You okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's gonna pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Huh. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but this is for the best. Oh boy. Karen, yes. Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. Onion's gonna be pissed. Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin.
Let's.
See you soon, little guy. Humph. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night.
You sent about to die.
Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. I'm missing him already. Aww. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back on you. He gets the couch now. He was sitting on a rocking chair before. Does that mean I get the other bed? Fuck yeah! Anyway, you shut your eyes quickly, falling asleep. You hear scraping from the floor. Hello, Bread, my ominous friend. You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's tall as a tree, but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Ha 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 ha! Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference, get it? Haha. Anyway, you need to protect Gregor from the redhead woman. Cabbage called an emergency trumpet meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for that knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understood. I'm gonna say nothing because I know I'm gonna eat Gregor. You're fooling nobody with that act. You've never had hearing loss. Let's go with a non-verbal answer, right? Protect Gregor at all costs. What should we pick?
Got a lot
Do
of
we
meat on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wants to get with Karen.
Karen. I'm just gonna say nothing. See if he's gonna let me. Never had hearing loss. Let's go with another answer. Protect Gregor at all costs. Okay, we're not gonna get out of that. Do we pick yes or no? Do we lie or do we like be like nah, bro?
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Up to you. Do you
No.
lie to the bread?
Does everyone look like a snack to you? Ha ha ha. Up to you. I'm not giving you a choice on this. Let's try that again. Protect Gregor at all costs. Yeah, you're not giving me a choice. You nod. Bah ha ha. It's the yeast you can do, right? You tell Bread that pun didn't make any sense. On a roll today. I'll see you around. Bread hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole, the small pop. You fall asleep thinking about what Bread told you. Bread literally just said, lie to me, and I was like, alright. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench the fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake up in a cold sweat. Day 11.
Yeah, well, you just butcher them
Do you have
cold.
work tomorrow?
Huh?
Do you have work tomorrow?
Yes.
Are you staying up?
No. Why would I stay up if... Hold up. Did you get that?
Yeah, I did.
What was that? I was just arguing with my sister. 1 second. Let's listen. Ooh, Jesus.
What was that? What is-
I think it was in a different language. It might be in, my brain went. Ukrainian? I don't know what my brain went. I went to say Russian. I'm like, Russia and Ukraine are close, but they are not the same country. Anyway, you wake up in a completely different place. Again. Did you sleepwalk or you found some meat? Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone. Cutting each slice fairly thin, you brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen.
Are you hungry? Because you're making me hungry.
Bruh, it's just about 11
Then
o'clock.
fuck you too. I'm gonna order food.
Wow, give me food.
Have you told
What
her
is
that
that
it's
smell?
human meat that you're cooking?
Making me
I
hungry.
think she'd still eat the human meat. It's dead people.
Making me hungry.
She's hungry. What does that smell? Give it
What
to
do you
me.
want from Macca's?
Now. Usual.
What, the usual?
You don't argue.
Burger or do you want the nugs?
Fucking surprise me. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Bro, she didn't even fucking wait. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it.
Choke.
You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch, heading to the kitchen. Oh god. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Always? Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. Well, I mean, he literally said, oh god, already. So, I'm assuming they know. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Whoa, no. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna lie down on the couch and try to keep the food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Well, damn! Karen leans in to whisper. I'm glad Maria and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. Alright, let's go the full crazy route. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back, and now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. Ooh. Text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take for you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Maria that you weren't funny, but that's not true. I'm guessing I said a very long time. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'll be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this in Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. Oh boy. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. Holy shit. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. Holy shit. Alright. This request is beyond extreme. That is accurate.
That's probably why you could hear the vegetarian gurgling like she's trying to feel it, because they're being slowly cut up and kept alive.
Jesus. Will you do this for me?
Is she eating them?
Well, I'm about to anesthetic this poor dude, so I guess, yep. We eating peoples.
Good, good. Make sure you barbecue it. It'll taste better.
We don't have barbecue sauce.
We can.
Yes, this is the background.
Yeah, I know, right? I knew you would. Thank you. For you, Karen.
Came through on stream too.
Yeah. Lovely. You nod. She's learning quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. Oh, I got another Karen heart. Would you look at that? Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor, it's been a while since we've had some water. Come and drink with us. All right. I'm going to take this as a good time to stop before it gets even more intriguing because it's already 10:50 at night.
Intriguing.
Yes. it's
Wrong way
interesting to see.
describe it.
Look, it's interesting to see people's reactions and what you choose, etc.
Mm.
You gonna
Yeah.
continue this tomorrow?
Most likely.
What time?
Probably ridiculously early or after work.
Can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you do after work?
All right, we'll do it after work. I'm guessing you want to hang out for the finale.
You understand what so necropsy? The more common word for necropsy is autopsy. Either way, it's a dissection.
Yep.
Death or about a particular disease.
Yep. All right. I will see you guys later. Have oodles of fun, and thanks for hanging out and lurking.